You think I'll let you zone?
Baka.
Everyone who explores lost media knows that the reason an IP is lost is because for one reason or another it wasn't archived properly and no copies either have been yet to be uncovered or not found at all. Lost media can be anything from TV shows, movies, books, and video games, but this time I take a look at 5 animated shows that have been confirmed lost for now. Escape from Jurassic Park was a canned animated series that was pitched during the hype of 1993's Jurassic Park movie directed by Steven Spielberg. During the release of Jurassic Park, writer and comic book artist Will Maganda, who has worked on other projects such as Captain Planet, Batman the Animated Series, and G.I. Joe, called artist William Stout about making the movie an animated series. Will has said that this animated series would be for a more mature audience, but kids could still enjoy it as well, so it could air on primetime slots on cable networks like The Simpsons. It was going to have a graphic novel art style and merged classic 2D animation with CGI. A pilot trailer was made for testing and was ready to be shown to Steven, but he didn't even bother to look at it because he was tired of overseeing all the commercialism the movie was getting because of the success. William Stout has said that he has a copy of the trailer, and in 2015, he also shared a ton of concept art and some info on the series. Characters from the movie would be in it, but as fun and interesting as this all is, the series will forever be lost as Steven Spielberg didn't want to give his opinion on the potential animated series. Ace Lightning was a 2002 British live-action CGI hybrid show that ran for 2 seasons with 39 episodes. It was created by Jim Krystal and Rick Silkall. The show is about Mark Hollander, who somehow found a 7th level in Ace Lightning in the Carnival of Doom video game, but during a thunderstorm his house antenna was hit by lightning, bringing the characters from the game to life, and as a byproduct, Mark became Lightning's sidekick. Even though the show lasted 39 episodes, a 3rd season was planned, but for some reason the production of it never went anywhere. There were 2 pieces of concept art that co-creator Rick stated these renderings would have been the villains of Season 3. To this day, Ace Lightning Season 3 has remained lost because it was cancelled for unknown reasons. Curious George was a PBS animated series from 2006 to 2015 and 2018 to present based on the famous children's book of the same name, which was about an African monkey named George and his human mentor named Man in the Yellow Hat. There was a 2004 TV test pilot that was being made during the production of the movie and was tested with preschoolers. Unfortunately, no footage of the test pilot was ever shown, if it even existed in the first place, but it may be in the WGBH archives as on the website. 2 versions of the Zeros to Donuts episode are listed, one version labeled 103 and another version named 103-101A. It seems that 103-101A was the original test pilot footage. The original logo for the show and differences in some scenes was found on the Curious George website, and as of 2024, the pilot remains lost media. The 2001 version of Cyborg 009 aired on Cartoon Network's Toonami Black in 2003 and was shown with less editing and loose language that probably wasn't appropriate for audiences for its Y7 TV age rating at the time. A few instances of that are seen in Episode 3, Assassin of Flash, and Episode 4, At the End of the Battle. Some examples of first airing dub lines are when Cyborg 0010 says, "Truly, I am your brother from hell." And later in the same episode, Cyborg 002 says about not trusting others, "I don't even believe in God." While the dub took liberties with what was said in later episodes and re-airings, some of these early episode lines were a direct translation of what was said in the Japanese version. Cartoon Network Standards and Practices Department didn't realize such language slipped by the Y7 rating and scrambled to edit the lines. Like with the first line example, it was originally muted, then in the English DVD release, it was redubbed to say, "I am your brother gone bad." And in the case of At the End of the Battle, the line was redubbed to, "I couldn't even trust my parents." For the original English dub, it became lost unless any fans were recording episodes during the first broadcast. Another minor form of lost media during the opening of the episode, the hero had Cyborg 009, 003, and Dr. Gilmore talking to each other and asking where in New York is 002. In the original DVD release, it was removed. Another curious cut content is the recasting of Cyborg 009. Derek Stephen Prince, the original voice of 009, recorded lines for 12 episodes before being fired because his voice was too high-pitched for a main protagonist. Joshua Seth, his replacement, wanted to retire from voice acting due to little pay, took the job and recorded the lines, but a hiccup happened that they couldn't swap out lines from a few of the episodes in time, namely episodes 5 and 9, which still had Derek's voice. Discotek Media, who has the license to the 2001 series, has asked Sony Pictures to send them every old master tape of the series that they had, which was over 1,000, to find the original dub recordings, but unfortunately, as of 2024, the first broadcast dub still hasn't been found. Eagle Sam was an anime series based on the Los Angeles Olympic mascot during the 1984 Olympics that was very popular but only ran in Japan from April 7, 1983 to March 9, 1984 with 52 episodes produced. The show was about an investigator named Sam who got turned into an eagle that looked like the Olympic mascot, but to help him find a way of turning back was his overtly big-breasted assistant, Canary Carnia. In the show, he solved crimes and fought bad guys like his arch nemesis, who was a cockroach who rode a skateboard. Just before the 1984 Olympics, Sam was pretty popular in Japan, but after 1984, he fell into obscurity with only 3 episodes showing up online: 23, 49, and 51. Unfortunately, it's believed by many that legal issues with the International Olympic Committee are blocking the official release of Eagle Sam from ever happening and will remain lost media. That should be everything for this volume of Lost Media. I wonder what to look into next. If you have any suggestions, leave one in the comments below and I'll look into it. Stay gold and I'll see you guys in the next video.